It's the Vikings holding on to the football as we jump into the action in the first quarter. First down, the run with Lynch. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 6. The numbers on the ground for Lynch a week ago. 12 carries, 58 yards.
He's having a nice season, and he knows where he ranks in the league. Don't ever let a running back tell you that they don't know that. They do. So what he's doing now is lobbying the offensive coordinator all the way for maybe leading the league. Be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself a beat.
Touchdown, Vikings! A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Vikings have taken a first quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So the drive there took 6 plays. And a nice play on the end of it, an 18-yard touchdown run. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Lance looking to throw it. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
Shifts past him at the 45. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. On first down, Lance. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied here in the second quarter. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
Only able to get it to the 2-yard line on his return. Not going to make a lot of friends on your team when you only get it that far.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They'll start on the ground with Lynch. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? He was trying to clear. The big fullback instead he gets a hold.
And you don't see that very often on running plays from those guys because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Well, Well, so much for being backed up against the goal line to start the drive. He gave some breathing room and then some. I think the defense really got caught thinking safety, trying to stack the line of scrimmage. And oftentimes, if you can get past the initial grouping, there's a lot of room to run. The defense actually fortunate that didn't go farther.
And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. 3 yards on the pick. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Johnston. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
Like the play design there, they occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield, and he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. This one complete to Coates. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against him. Established the tempo. A nice throw there. And they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
They'll run on 1st down. Lynch. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 11. He finds his man complete. That's Johnston. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's got it. Touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Vikings have taken the lead. The extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity.
He's got a man complete. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers have drawn even here with the extra point to come. Point after, right down the middle. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. On the return, it's Coates. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. On 1st down, Johnston. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. And to give this time to the tailback. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 2nd down and inches. He finds his man complete. That's Johnston. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating? The guys who just gave up that play.
They go play action here on first down. Brought in by Coates. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. As they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They'll run on first down. It's Johnston. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 2nd and 1. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments.
Nothing doing there, and that'll make it 2nd and 10.
Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, the so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that 1 or 2 guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know all the coaches that we've dealt with and come in contact with. They'd love to get their hands on those unnamed sources, wouldn't they? But they know that that's not possible, so I think they've got to go in there and make sure that this isn't a distraction. They also know that once the grumbling starts, it becomes a slippery slope, and it's hard to stop the fall. But I think you need to...
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And an utter disaster as the ball's going to go over on downs at the 2-yard line. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Packers have drawn even here with the extra point to come. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will put them on top here in the 3rd. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30.
94 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
On 2nd down, Lynch. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
They run again on first down. Lynch takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this one caught by Coates. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 26.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
On first down, Johnston. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now back to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Johnston. Touchdown, Vikings! A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings have once again taken the lead. They'll look to throw. And that is caught for the 2 points. There on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts, passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball on a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
That holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. But that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
Play action. Now it's Lance. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And now here's a carry heading left. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. To throw, it's Lance. This is intercepted. Picked off near the 26. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week. Be a key to this game as well. Protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. 152 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Back to the ground, this time Lynch. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run again with Lynch. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've got an answer for it.
And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Right back to him on first down. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Now this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. They'll keep pounding here with Lynch. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. From the 2 now, second and goal. We'll check on his status when we get back. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They'll try and run for it. Oh, a good move at the 5. And he'll be brought down at about the 4. He didn't get in, nowhere close. So the Packers down by 7. And time, a huge factor. They'll have to go 90-plus yards, and a field goal does them no good as they've got it with a first down. And they'll get this up to the 10, but that's all. A nice job there to bring him down defensively. He's back to throw. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. Back to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on fourth down. And they'll go for it. Lance. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And did he get in? No. They'll mark him down at the 1-yard line. But such a costly interception. Nearly a pick 6, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop a score.
So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory.